Hello guys, Sunday afternoon. We're having a really lazy Sunday, but I've managed to convince my husband to go out for a walk. I'm going to go to the garden centre. Like I said in my last video, I want to go and look and see what there is to plant for autumn and also to look ahead for spring, so I want to get some bulbs. I can't believe he said yes. He was actually just settling down. Oh, let me just turn the TV off. Yeah, he was just settling down to watch a Sunday afternoon movie, and I just wanted to get outside. It's so beautiful outside. So I gave him two options. I said we either go to the garden centre and walk around, and I know he knows I'm going to end up buying stuff, or I said we go to the park and we go for a walk. And I know which one, I knew which one he was going to choose out of the two. So yeah, he went for that one, and I'm just going to empty the dishwasher and then get myself ready to go. Also, I just remembered that I didn't show you what I bought yesterday at Sports Direct and at TK Maxx. I actually did come away with a few things. At Sports Direct, it's just a pair of black leggings, not really worth showing you. But at TK Maxx, I came back with a pair of frame, like coated trousers in brown. Perfect for autumn. Just kind of, you know, adding a few bits, like I said in my last vlog, adding a few bits here and there into my autumn winter wardrobe, although I have just about everything I want and need, which is great. I don't want to buy anything too much. But these were obviously from TK Maxx. They were reduced, I think, by about 65%, I worked it out, or maybe even 70, something like that. 65 to 70% they were reduced. So that was definitely worth buying. My daughter also bought some bits and pieces, but I bought this. I bought a massive vat of this, which is, it's called a skinny syrup. It's a salted caramel flavor syrup to put in my coffee, and I've just tasted it and it's rather yummy. I think it would be better if I had put milk into my coffee as well, because it was just a little bit like it needed rounding out with a bit of milk. But I had a black coffee just now, just to taste it actually, not because I needed to have a coffee at, what time is it? At 4:30. Never mind. Just waiting for him to get ready before he changes his mind. Oh, we've also been shopping for festival stuff. So we have a new backpack. We have a folding chair. There's lots and lots of little bits that she needed to take with her to the festival. So we got all of that. And I've been busy editing today's video. We went to the gym. I did a killer arm workout. So my arms are beginning to feel, especially like holding the camera here, beginning to feel a bit tight. I share my workout routines on my Instagram. So if you're interested, definitely go and follow me on Instagram. I would love to see you there. And that's where I share my workout routines. I came back from there and I realized I hadn't even put up today's video, the one that should have gone up today, Sunday. So I started editing it. That's what I was doing. And I just thought, that's work. As much as I love editing videos, I actually find it quite meditative. I love it, but it's work, and it means that I was just sitting there on my laptop while my husband was sitting next to me, and I just thought, no, I'm going to save that for Monday. So I might change my upload days. I'd love to know what you think. Please let me know. I'm going to do a poll. I think you can do a poll here. So I'll do a poll, and I want to change my upload day from Sunday to maybe Tuesday. Does that work for you guys? Just because it gives me the weekend off, if you see what I mean. Otherwise, I'm actually kind of working on the weekend, and that's not really great. So let me know. I might do a poll on my Instagram as well and just kind of amalgamate the answers from here and from there, because I think doing it on a Tuesday would just make more sense, and it kind of just works better during the working week, and it gives me a weekend as well, because otherwise there's not really any time off, and that's kind of not fair on the rest of my family. Anyway, I could just sit here and ramble, but I can hear him. He's coming down the stairs. He's ready to go. So hopefully, I mean, there's a bit of cloud now, but hopefully we'll have enough warmth and a bit of sun to go and amble around the garden centre. Well, that was really badly planned, or not planned at all. The garden centre closed before we got there. In fact, it closed an hour before we got there. So then we thought we'd go and do some Waitrose shopping, and that is also closed. So now we are, well, my husband is, can't see him. He's filling up, we're filling up with petrol, and we're at one of those garages where there's an M&S as well. So we'll get some food from there for dinner. But what a shame, everything is closed already. I should have realised it's Sunday, and I didn't really look at the time before I suggested we go out, and then it took us another 20-25 minutes to get out of the house. So I will save that for another day. Might do it one day this week. I definitely want to go and get another little olive tree. Do you remember, I think not in the last vlog, but the vlog before, I got sent an olive tree from Palmer's when they sent the shampoo and conditioner. So I thought I would plant that outside the front door, and I need two, so it's symmetrical, one on either side of the front door. So I want to go and get an olive tree, and yeah, and all the bulbs and all of that stuff. So the list is growing, and I guess I'll be doing a really big garden centre haul really soon, which is... Good morning. Had a really early start this morning. I had to drop people off to the tube station. Now just getting dressed to go to the gym with my daughter. Got a busy day actually, because we have to do some last minute shopping again and take her to the salon for some appointments that she has today and tomorrow actually. And I've been busy this morning because I've written a blog post with part 1 of my autumn styling picks. And it includes a mix of things that I already have, you may already have in your wardrobe, but also some new items that I think would be perfect for adding into your autumn winter wardrobe. Well, currently autumn, but things that, you know, you can wear ongoing. So this season, into the next season, but they're also just staples that I think, you know, you could have in your wardrobe and wear this year, next year, 5 years time, the kind of things that will just stand the test of time and give you your cost per wear and just always elevate every outfit that you wear. Anyway, dressed for the gym now. I'll just go see if she's ready. Had a quick banana just to kind of give me a bit of energy. I haven't had breakfast yet, and so I've had a banana and we're gonna go work out. Good morning everyone. I am absolutely shattered after yesterday, literally just running around after the kids, and well, I didn't sleep too well either, but that's my fault because I stayed up way too late reading my book. You know when you can see on a Kindle that you've got like X% left on your book? I'm that person that just, like, I'm going to finish my book. I stayed up way too late reading, and now I'm really tired. My workout as well was quite tough yesterday, to be honest. I'm just exhausted, and I have the busiest day. Lovely day, don't get me wrong, I have a lovely day ahead, but I'm so tired already, and it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. But we have a couple of meetings. I'm heading into town, which will be really nice. Two of my favorite people in beauty PR. Well, one is a PR and one with a brand that I love. In fact, I'm wearing one of their products today. This is the Studio 10 Glowplexion, and that's what's giving me that lovely bronzed look. So I'm meeting Studio 10 as well, which will be really lovely. And then I'm rushing back to do a live with Just Be, which I'm really looking forward to. I've loved using their products. They have these 5 or 6 dual-ended lipsticks, like a liquid lip at one end and a lipstick at the other end. Absolutely love them. So I'm going to do a live with them. So manic, absolutely manic, and should have washed my hair, but just couldn't face it this morning. I was exhausted, so I'm hoping that this is going to last. I might zhuzh it up a little bit before the live. Can you hear the chickens outside? Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm keeping it very casual today. I'm just wearing a white t-shirt, my Kaite jeans, and then I'm just going to put on a blazer and a slinger bag over my arm. I'm just so like frazzled. I don't know why. I think I need to eat something before I go, but which would be stupid because I'm actually having a brunch meeting, so I don't really want to eat anything before we meet. Anyway, as I said before, first world problems. It will be a lovely day. It will be a really nice day. I will take you with me, and I still want to show you some bits and pieces I got from Amazon, so hopefully I will show you those. Well, it will be tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. This has just arrived from Swissline. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I did a live with Swissline, and they have very kindly sent me their boosters, which we talked about quite a lot on the live. I have the Youth Booster, which is retinol, the Radiance Booster, which is 10% vitamin C. That's a very good concentration of vitamin C. And the Evenness Booster, which is the one that Custodio was talking about loads, and this has got the alpha arbutin in it, which I've never used this ingredient before, so I'm really intrigued to use that. And they also very kindly sent me a top-up of my Cellshock recovery serum, because I have totally finished it, like to the point where I've turned the bottle upside down to shake out the last few drops. That's a lovely little top-up to the skincare. We are literally, well, for me anyway, at that stage where it's not summer, it's not really autumn, it's a dull grey day outside, to be honest, and I think it's going to rain, and I just don't know what to wear. So, like I said, I'm wearing a white t-shirt, blue jeans, and this is an old Burberry blazer, which I completely forgot I had, to be honest, and it was only when I went to go and look for my something else that I realised that this was sitting still in its dry cleaning cover since it was last dry cleaned. So it's very nice though, because it's got this lovely little white piping which just matches with the white t-shirt. And like I said, I'm keeping it casual, so I'm wearing my white Alexander McQueen trainers, and just to kind of keep the tone going, I'm wearing my old Chloe Nile bag for the kind of beige tones to go with the jacket.
Please stand back from the platform edge.
The most incredible menu, because it just speaks to my Indian heritage. Like, oh my god, chili cheese toast, my father used to make that for me, the omelette, oh my god, it just looks incredible. Everyone, it is GCSE results day today, and it's been a good one. We're very happy, she's very happy, I mean we're happy because she's happy, and yeah, all of that. So I think I said this last week about A-levels, but if you were getting GCSE results today, I hope that everything went well for you and your family, your kids. Yeah, great news. It started off today pouring, well, started off yesterday pouring down with rain. Like it was like monsoon, which is wonderful, wonderful for the country, wonderful for the garden, wonderful for everything. Not so great if you are heading to Reading Festival or any of the other music festivals, which one of my kids is. So I was a bit worried. We had a mad scramble this morning for Wellington boots, managed to get some that fit her, so that was great news. And yeah, we are all packed, ready to go and drop her off to the train station. She's going to the train station with a friend, and then they're traveling down there on their own. My heart is literally up here somewhere. She's my youngest, and it's quite scary to think of her out there for like 4 nights camping and a music festival. It's difficult. It's really difficult, but you've got to let them do these things. So that's happening in the next, I think we're leaving in about 20 minutes, and then hopefully I'm going to join some friends for lunch, or maybe I'll just get there in time for coffee after lunch, because by the time I've dropped and everything. But some friends who, oh my god, I've known them since I was 16, and everyone lives all around the world now. One's in Singapore, one's in Kenya, but people kind of come into London for the summer, so hopefully I'll be able to see them, even if it's just for like a half an hour or an hour, because it'd be a shame to not see them. I know one of them's flying away again. She's going back home on Saturday, so if I don't see her today, you know, so yeah, I think I'm going to make that. I'm going to rush there, and let me show you what I'm wearing. Oh, that was the other thing. I was kind of dressed in track pants because I thought I was just going to drop her to the station. And then I was working out the times. I thought, yeah, I could actually do this. So I had to get changed, but I'm not in the mood to get dressed. So this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a, sorry about the mess, I was just working things out there, but anyway, I'm wearing a black and white jumpsuit. This is from Reese, which is just easy to put on. It's literally like putting on a pair of pajamas, which is absolutely wonderful. Some silver orans and a little white. Actually, this is a vintage little white Chanel bag. That is my outfit for the day. And I'm totally aware that I didn't film much yesterday. And now, I honestly, for the life of me, I cannot remember what we did yesterday. So I can't even fill you in, which is more than a little bit worrying. My husband does keep saying to me that I need to work on my memory skills. And I think he's right, because I can't remember what we did yesterday or where we went. And oh, I know why. Because I was out. Yes, that was right. I had a couple of meetings. So you will have seen I had the most incredible like Indian breakfast at Dishoom with one of my favorite PRs, which was absolutely lovely. A really good catch up. I think she worked out we probably haven't met for 3 years, like since before the big pandemic. So that was really like chicken soup for the soul. Loved that catch up, and the time went so quickly. And then I hot-footed it to Soho House, went to the one where we were supposed to meet, which was in Dean Street, but it's closed for refurbishment. So then I had to get to the other one in Greek Street, and I got very hot and bothered. But that was lovely too. And I met Grace, who's the founder of Studio 10. You can't take cameras into Soho House, so couldn't film anything. Right, that's it. I remember that. So that was the day yesterday. And then I had to rush back because I had my live with Just Be Cosmetics. So that was really good fun. We did a, oh, go and check it out. It's on Instagram, on my Instagram. It's a follow along tutorial with Bina, who's one of the founders of Just Be Cosmetics. It's a really lovely, like small curated range of lipsticks. Amazing. I'll show you actually afterwards. I'm heading out now, but I will show you them when I come back. So we did a live and we did a follow along, get the look. By the end of it, my skin looked amazing, glowing, and I was ready to go out. I had nowhere to go. So I ended up taking off all the makeup. But anyway, that was yesterday. Phew, I am so glad I remembered that, because it is worrying when you can't remember what you did the day before. Enough of that. They are calling my name downstairs. So we're heading off to take my baby. Wish me luck. She is off, and I tell you, my heart is in my mouth. Just outside the station, my husband has walked her in. Good morning, everyone. I think I left you yesterday when I was about to go to meet my friends, and it all kind of went bizarre yesterday. Basically, I was late to meet them and they'd already finished lunch. So when I called them to say I'm on my way to meet you, they were paying for lunch. So I started driving home, obviously. And then I got a call saying we can meet you for coffee. Some of the girls had to leave, and so I had to turn around, and it was all kind of very haphazard. And then got back quite late after that because everything just ran late. So I didn't film anything more yesterday. It's a beautiful day outside. You can't see it, but I mean, there's natural light on my face. This is just coming in through the window, and I'm not even right up to the window. It's beautiful. I'm actually feeling a little bit hot, but I'm going out to meet. It's a good day today. I've already had a call this morning. I'm going to do a live with a nutrition company next week, which I'm very excited for because I've taken their supplements for a while. So we had a little call to discuss that this morning, and we're going to talk about a supplement that not many people really know about. I don't think it's a kind of supplement that people, well, I think people can't pronounce it in the first place. We're going to talk about astaxanthin, and it's one that I know because I was introduced to it about 15 years ago, both like topically within skincare, but also to ingest it and take it as a supplement. So we're going to talk about that next week. So I hope that you guys will have, by the time you see this, will it have gone up? No. Hopefully you'll see this a few days before. I think we're going to go live next Thursday. So hopefully if you see this on the Sunday. Anyway, whatever. It will still be up there on my Instagram, so you can see that. And I'm going to go and meet a friend for lunch who I haven't seen for months, like since before the summer. But I thought I would do this with you because a lot of you ask me how I do my hair. Not this, obviously. So I washed my hair yesterday. I used my Hairssential Oil beforehand to give it a bit of a treatment. And then I used the Palmer's shampoo, conditioner and the leave-in conditioner afterwards. But I let it air dry because I was just too hot to blow dry it. I hate blow dry my hair when I'm too hot. So I let it air dry and then I just use a dry hot brush to do my hair, which is quite often what I do when I'm not doing like a proper do, just want to kind of get out the frizz. So this is my kind of, I've slept on it as well, obviously this is my natural kind of London hair. It's different when I'm in Marbella. It's weird because I let my hair air dry in Marbella. I don't use heat in my hair when I'm on holiday, and it goes into much like smaller beachy waves. I think maybe because we've got hard water in London, I'm sure that's what it is. It always looks nicer when I let it air dry in Spain, and therefore I always let it air dry in Spain, quite apart from the fact that it's too hot to be blow drying my hair there. However, in London I just don't like the look that it gives. I hate it, basically. So I thought I would do some of my hair with you just so you can see, because it's a question that I get asked a lot. How do you do your hair? This is the first time that I have washed my hair since I had it cut, which sounds ridiculous, but the blow dry that I get after I have my hair cut lasted me a week and a day, actually, if we're going to be precise. I know for some of you that sounds absolutely awful. For me, I just don't like washing my hair more than once a week. Twice if I have to, but really I like to wash my hair once a week. So this has been good. But anyway, let's get into what I'm using. So this is an fabulous hot brush that you can only use on dry hair. You can't use this on wet hair, which is why I like this protocol, let's call it that, where I let my hair air dry and then the next day you can smooth out all the frizz, basically. I don't think that this is available anymore. So as a backup, I have bought the GHD version of this, but it's a much smaller barrel. Like you can see, that is quite a big barrel. It gives me that, it just smooths out the hair. This is not really meant for curling. And the GHD barrel is about that big. So you have to be a little bit more careful if you don't want curls with that. But it gives the same effect. What I do like about the Babyliss one, I don't know if you can see, is that you can choose the heat that you want it on. So it starts at 160 and you can go up. And I tend to do it at 180, as you can see. And what I do, after having let my hair completely air dry, is I'll just take that front portion there, which is not really, I can't really say that it's bangs because I don't really have bangs, but it's just that front portion. And I just, you're going to see the difference in one pass. Hold on, let me show you the hair. That's, oh, well, I've already touched it now, but can you see the frizz at the bottom? Okay. So I'm just going to do maybe about 2 passes. Like you can see, look how dry and frizzy the hair is there. Oh, by the way, I have already put Heat Protect in my hair. I'm going to show you that actually. It's in the bathroom. But with 1 pass of this, and I tend to roll it a little bit just to get the tension that I want. I'm just going to show you 1 pass of this. Just look at that. If I hold that hair up now, just look at that. It's got that shine, it's got that little C curl at the bottom. This thing is magic. And then just to keep that in place, I'll just take a roller. This is a Velcro roller. It's actually one of those rollers that you're meant to sleep in, but it's just as good as any other Velcro roller. And I'll just put that in place there so that can cool in position. This is the Heat Protect that I used. It's a dry Heat Protect spray, which is great because if my hair's dry, I don't want to wet it down with a regular Heat Protect spray because then it's wet again and I have to dry it again, which I don't want to do. So This is very clever, and I will try and link this for you below, because I think this is a really clever, you know, like if you're doing second day hair, third day hair, adding a bit of, like, you're putting tongs in your hair, or you're putting a curling brush through your hair, you should still use Heat Protect even on the second day hair styling or third day hair styling. So this is really clever. So you can see it's still dry, but we have Heat Protect. It's very, very clever. So I'm going to get on with the rest of my hair and hopefully not look like such a frizzy hot mess when you see me. I've sectioned my hair up into two, and that is the bottom section done, and you can see it's just kind of, I'm not styling it up and I'm not doing big waves or curls or anything like that. I'm literally just taking the frizz out, and you can see how quickly I did that. And now I'm going to do the top section. But while I do that, I just wanted to talk to you about something. So yesterday, as you know, we had the GCSE results come out. And I've been thinking so much about how stressful this whole thing is for the kids. Like, they've been through so much, such a weird, we've all been through a weird 2 years. Let's face it, 2.5 years. That just no one could have predicted that we would have to go through something like this. But we did. But for, you know, if you're like older, you may have more life experiences already that have equipped you to deal with stressful situations and that kind of thing. But these kids are, for some of them, this is the first time that they're doing external exams, and that's really stressful. And they've not learned the coping skills, I guess is the best word for it, to learn how to deal with these stressful situations, especially when these situations are out of their control. Like, this whole exam procedure is just so stressful, and I really think it needs an overhaul. It's kind of archaic at best, and I just thought I wanted to say to anyone, I mean, I know that my audience is not the age that's doing GCSEs, but you may have kids that are doing exams, GCSEs, A-levels, I don't know, university finals, that kind of thing. And I just wanted to say that, because I saw the relief on my daughter's face when she got the results, and she really did not believe in herself that she was going to get these results. Your results, your exam results, do not define you. First and foremost, that does not define you. You are so much more than your exam results. That's the first thing. Secondly, these things are not permanent. You can resit an exam if you want to, so it's not permanent in that sense. Plus, there are other ways to measure your self-worth, and it doesn't have to be with a piece of paper with a grade on it. I have so much more I want to say, but I mean, I could go on, and this may not be interesting to some of you, I guess, so I won't go on and on. But yeah, if there's one thing that I wanted to say, it's that your exam results don't define you, and life is long with so many other experiences that will come your way, which will either give you joy or give you stress or whatever. But the exam results are, I know that when we're going through them, it seems like it's the most important thing, and it's, you know, it's only with hindsight that you realize that it really isn't the most important thing, or that there are other things that are just as important. Yeah, I guess that's it in a nutshell. Anyway, as you can see, this is super, super quick. You're seeing this in real time. I'm not fast forwarding this, obviously. So you can see how quick this is, and I'm taking very small sections. In the past, I've been known to do it in much larger sections without this much care, and I still very happy with the results. I wish this wasn't discontinued. I can't find it online anywhere. In fact, I recommended it to a friend. She ended up buying it off eBay because it was the only way she could get hold of it, but I know that she loves it too. I just love it because it's really easy to use. You can't go wrong. It's great to travel with because it's not blowing air out, so you know, there's that. And it just means that I feel like I'm minimizing, have I done that bit? I feel like I'm minimizing the amount of heat I put in my hair, because otherwise I would probably blow dry my hair with a round brush and I'd be applying a lot more heat to my hair. So that's the top section done as well. I mean, obviously, depending on how much hair you have, that's how quick it'll be. So can you see, I mean, oh, the difference. Now I've got to just do my top section here. And I'm taking much larger sections here because now I'm running late. Just one pass and it looks like hair again. That's incredible, isn't it? And this top section I tend to pull forward like that, just so that when it cools down it gives me a little bit of volume at the crown. I think I'm just going to pop another roller in there just to keep that volume. The other thing I wanted to say is if you aren't using a heat protect on your hair before using any heated product, anything, it's never going to give you a smooth blow dry or a smooth style, because the hair just frizzes up with the heat unless you protect it. Not that my hair is going to be frizz free, because my hair is very, very frizzy and it will frizz at any given opportunity. But at least I'm giving it a fighting chance. I mean, I could, if I wanted to, with each brush section, put it up in rollers, but I'm not really after that kind of look. But I mean, that, even with that, can you see that curl? There, that's just because I put a roller in there so it could cool down in the curl. And then I just take the front sections at the very end and just style them in the direction that I want them to go in. But having put that roller in at the beginning, just make sure that I have that volume at the roots. And that's it. I mean, that's just like my everyday hair, which this lasts as well for ages and ages. I haven't used any mousse, I haven't used any styling products apart from the dry shampoo. And just before I go, I wanted to say, if I had blow dried my hair right now with my hairdryer and, you know, the way I normally do it, my face would have been a sweaty mess. The heat would have been unbelievable for me. I wouldn't have been able to cope with it. Whereas this is not blowing heat into my body, as it were. So I can deal with it, and it's just a much more user-friendly, easy way to just get the frizz out of the hair. That's it. And I get a little bit of wave at the bottom. I'm not too fussed with having too much. I just have, I come closer, you can see there's just a little bit of movement in the hair. Actually, I think I might do one of these sections going the other way, because I don't want all of it to be going that way. So I'll bring this one towards me. And to be honest, sometimes I'll use this as my full-on hair everything, because if I put a curler into this after I take the brush out, it's the same thing as doing it with a round brush and a hairdryer, for me anyway. I'm not the best at doing my hair, I'm not saying that I am, but I do prefer doing my hair myself more often than not, because I can control what I want. I know that sounds ridiculous and stuff, but I don't really go for blow dries ever, unless I'm having my hair cut or coloured. Obviously then it has to be washed and blow dried, but there have been times where I've had my hair coloured and I've just gone home with wet hair, because I'd rather do my hair myself at home. I don't know if that makes me weird, it's just me. That's a bit better, isn't it? A little bit less done. Don't want to look done. Right, gonna get dressed and then I'll show you what I'm wearing. So this is what I am wearing. I pinned my hair up while I was getting changed, so let's take that down. But yeah, this is a jumpsuit from Reiss, which I bought a while ago actually, and I bought a second one since, which is a halter neck style, but this is the first one they did. I think it was a collaboration with Beige Denim, but it is so comfortable. It's this lovely dark denim, but it's got these little turn-ups at the arms, and it is so comfortable. The amount of stretch in this is just incredible. So it's so comfortable, it feels like I'm wearing tracksuit bottoms basically. I almost couldn't find it, to be honest. I wanted to wear it, couldn't find it because my daughter likes it so much. She wanted to share it with me. I couldn't find it. I didn't know whether she had it or whether I had it. Last minute, kind of rummaging around and managed to find it. So that is what I'm wearing. White trainers. These are just my old Alexander McQueen ones. And now I'm just gonna work out what bag. I think I'll wear a white bag. Same bag that I wore yesterday. Got my lipstick with me. We're ready to go. Rings are the ones I normally wear, and on my right, lipstick is my Dior lipstick, which I bought ages ago. I'll link everything below in case you're interested. And we're off. Stuffed my face. I had more rice just now than I've had in a long time, and we've now come to the garden centre that's around the corner. We've actually just come here for a coffee in the cafe just over there. My friend's just gone to get a table. I just thought I would show you this garden centre because it is gorgeous. It's one of these little hidden treasures in North London with lots of little areas off there. That's a massive kind of greenhouse area, and then down there is a little pavilion where I came there actually with the Omravitsa ages ago. I had a facial there. They had taken the place for an event, but I better go and join my friend for coffee. What a glorious location. Look at this pillar. Look at that pillar. We are having an Anzac cookie, which I've never had before, and actually this was my friend's recommendation, and it is an oat milk extra hot cappuccino. Is that right? Yeah. I keep talking about my friend, and I keep telling her I'm not going to put her in my video, and there she is. Say hi to the vlog. Okay. Oh, it's not. It's kind of slightly soft.
It is. It's like a.
What is it? There's something, is it coconutty a little bit?
It's really like...
It's almost like a slightly macaroon kind of texture. It's crumbly and chewy.
Really comforting.
Back from a 4-hour, I think it was 4-hour lunch. Really relaxed lunch though, really nice. I have not been to that sushi restaurant before, so that was really nice. I would definitely go back for really good food. And then we had a lovely walk around the garden centre, and the coffee, oh, delicious. And that Anzac cookie, so yummy, crunchy, chewy, coconutty, but very delicately coconutty. It was really nice. As I was heading home, my friend said to me, why don't you just stay here? Because I have to go out for dinner tonight in the same area. So I literally have about an hour and a half at home, and then I'm driving back down to the same part of town for dinner with friends, different friends. It's quite nice to be home for a little bit. I want to see the kids, and that way my husband and I can go into dinner together. But what a lovely day. No work done today at all, and it's been really, it's like just been really good for the soul. Just to hang out with an old friend and chill and talk about like anything and everything. So good to try and carve out that time. I don't think I'm going to get changed for tonight, to be honest. I think I'm just going to change my shoes, maybe change up my shoes and bag, and just wear the same thing. Because it's kind of semi-casual where we're going tonight. So I think if I just dress this up maybe with some jewellery, maybe, and as I said, a pair of high heels, I think we'll be good to go. I honestly don't have the energy to get changed for dinner, like to get changed up for dinner. So I think this will do. It's quite dramatic, isn't it, being in denim from head to toe. I've had this jumpsuit for the longest time and I don't think I've ever worn it out of the house, because I bought it and my daughter, I think I told you this morning, can't remember, but my daughter wanted it, so she took it, put it in her wardrobe. I never got to see it for a while. I don't think she's even worn it. So this is the first outing for this jumpsuit and I love it. I've even bought the next iteration of this jumpsuit, which is in a halter neck style, which I've given to my daughter because she's taller than me and it's going to look so much better on her. But I may wear that sometime as well and just wear that with high heels. It's really nice too. Oh, but maybe I could wear that one this evening. I'll go and nick it from her wardrobe. That is the joy of having daughters who are about the same size. And it makes me feel a little bit less guilty about when I bought things, because I know they're going to get the wear.